Hey guys, this is the Myers fan back with another WWE video, and oh my goodness, the New Day turned heel. I did not see that shit coming. I thought it was great, it was well executed, the dialogue was great, the acting was great. It wasn't perfect, but they're not professional actors, they are wrestlers. So, I can't really fault them for that, but it was still pretty good. Basically, they come down there and they make you think that they are about to announce that the group is breaking up on their 10th anniversary. So that's what made it kind of ironic that they would do that on their 10th anniversary. And that's how you know that WWE was up to something. But here's my thing. I'm wondering if Big E knows more than he's saying in real life. Like, is he medically cleared to wrestle again? Because WrestleLamia, a very popular wrestling YouTube channel, pointed out that even though I don't know if he was alluding to this, but he basically posted on there about how the New Day mentioned that Stone Cold broke his neck and he came back. Kurt Angle broke his neck and he came back. Edge broke his neck and he came back. Could WWE possibly be alluding to a Big E return? Just saying, just throwing that out there. And if he is really cleared in real life, what they could do is maybe they could do a storyline where maybe he's faking and they don't know he's better. And then he, starts fighting them. And that's when they figure out that, okay, his neck isn't broken anymore or whatever the case. And that would be a great way to go into 2025. And I just want to say this as a WWE fan. That was some of the best WWE programming that I've seen in a long time. I really mean that. The PG era has been bullshit, and don't let Triple H fool you, giving it all these new names, the reality era and the whatever else era. This is still the PG era. How can I prove that? Well, Drew McIntyre said that it was a PG show. He said that on an episode of Raw. So we are still very much in the PG era. But my point is, they should use this to open up 2025. They can use this to usher in their new era. Because a lot of fans have been saying that they think that since Raw is going to Netflix, that this is basically going to be another Attitude Era. If that's the case, why hasn't WWE started building that up yet? I think they need to use this time to do that. The New Day said some very interesting things. They talked about how Big E chose his girlfriend over them. I zeroed in on that because I'm like, well, that is his girlfriend. That's a little different. Although I could understand what they're saying, because I'm guessing they're saying that, well, that's his girlfriend, that's not his wife. So, they had this old saying back in the day where they would say bros before hoes. Not that I'm calling anybody that's just a saying, but the point is, I guess they're trying to say it's not like she's your wife, she's only your girlfriend. I think they should use this angle as much as they can if he really is cleared to come back. I would love to see a Big E versus evil New Day feud, a heel New Day feud. That would be very interesting. Another thing that I would like to point out is how they basically said during the segment that they stayed at a low level because of Big E and for Big E. So I'm taking that to mean that they basically put their careers on hold for Big E. They never really pursued any championships, or at least any major championships, because of Big E and because of the team. They wanted to keep the team together, is what I assume they mean by that. And when you look at it, it's actually true, because I think Xavier Woods was King of the Ring, but if I can remember correctly, I don't think he was ever WWE champion. They did let Big E be the one to pursue the championship, and they basically say, well, we didn't evolve because of you, Big E. And it actually makes perfect sense, because Big E was the one that started the whole power of positivity thing. You know, he wanted to be positive and he wanted to crack jokes and things like that. So it does make sense that they would say that. It's going to be very interesting to see where the New Day goes from here. Will they still call themselves New Day, or will it be something else? I have not seen a great segment like this since the Bella Twins had their rivalry, and I know that that's not saying much, but I'm talking about within the PG era, which, like I said, we are still in, so don't buy into Triple H's bullshit. This is still very much the PG era, even though WWE would have you believe that it's not. I really enjoyed the Bella Twins feud. Nikki was the one that turned heel, and she said, you should have died in the womb. That was some great acting right there. I haven't seen anything like that since then. CM Punk and Seth Rollins. That segment, that was good also, but this thing with the New Day was great. It made me a fan again. For a second, I was a WWE fan all over again. And that just showed me that when WWE really wants to do it, they can write their asses off. And it showed me that as a fan, I can let go of the past. I don't have to depend on the past. I can let go of The Rock and Stone Cold and bring in these new wrestlers, this new talent. It showed me that we don't need The Rock and Stone Cold. We just need competent writers, and we need WWE to relax on the rules a little bit. That's what it showed me. Guys, I was literally a fucking fan all over again because of the New Day turning heel. They made me a fan. I was literally searching Peacock to see if they had any WWE programs on, like maybe a documentary or some shit, or some live content. That's one thing that I miss about the old WWE network, is that they always had live programming on. You know, it made me want to see WWE Tough Enough and other programming like Legends House and shows like that. This shit literally made me a fan again. And like I said, it showed me that we don't need The Rock and Stone Cold, and we don't need Brock Lesnar. We don't need these part-timers. What we need is creative storytelling and booking. That's what we need. We need for WWE to give these wrestlers a chance to shine. These wrestlers are basically glorified actors and stuntmen. So as a fan, I say let them do what they fucking do. Let them do what you pay them to do. You pay them to act. You pay them to tell stories. So let them fucking do it. I don't understand WWE. How the fuck you gonna pay somebody to do a job, but then you won't let them do it? So you're paying them for nothing. Literally. Stop with the PG shit and just go TV-14 and tell some creative fucking stories. Let's go. I want to see where this feud is going to go. I'm telling you, man, they really made me a fan again. And I haven't been a happy fan in a long time. You know it's sad when I'm sitting here telling you that one of the best things I've seen in a long time is when Brie Bella was feuding with Nikki Bella. That's sad for me to say that as a fan. But I'm talking about in the PG era. That was one of the best stories I've seen. And I also like the feud with Edge versus Kane, where Edge kidnapped Kane in 2010. That was another good PG era feud. And I like the Rock and Cena, but Rock and Cena seemed more forced than anything. Edge and Kane were more organic. This is the best thing that I've seen since the Bella Twins, as sad as that sounds. But I'm talking about within the PG era. So my point is, we are over a month away from Raw debuting on Netflix. I remember when I made a video about that, and I talked about how far 2025 was away from us, and now we're basically a month away. Start building it up now. That segment made me a fan again. That made wrestling cool again. Not some fucking Rock versus Roman Reigns. Or The Rock trying to bully his way into Cody Rhodes' match and shit. That doesn't make me a fan. Rock is old as fuck. Yeah, he's my favorite wrestler, but no, he didn't make wrestling cool again. What the New Day did made it cool again. What CM Punk and Seth Rollins did made it cool again. So anyway, I just wanted to give my thoughts on the New Day turning heel. I think that Big E is going to be cleared, and that's going to be their surprise for 2025. That's just my thoughts on that. I could be wrong, but anyway, I'm the Michael Myers fanatic. I approve this message. Hopefully, I'll have more Halloween content for you in the near future when they announce something or whatever. Goodbye for now. Please be sure to follow me on all forms of social media at the Myers Fan 25 and hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Thank you for watching.